Hey y'all, let's get ready. So I was just about to film a review for men's fragrances that we have here, and I decided, well, maybe you reaching out to me about how I do my contour and blush and highlight, and so before I put those on, I wanted to show you. So, you want to stay tuned. Thank you so much. So today we're going to use this. These are my tried and trues right here. This is Tarte, and this is their trio palette, and I haven't been able to see these around very much. I got these a few months ago, but they come in different shades. But it's the bronzer, the blush, and the highlights. So these are my favorite, and again, they have come in different colors. But if you're over 45, like me, let's see how it goes. So I usually put my contour and bronzer right about here. You want to make it even with the top of your ear. Just do a little bit right there. You don't want to have to come all the way down. I mean, it is different for everybody, but this is what I do. And we can do a side by side. So just put a little bit of bronzer there. I mean, I go in, so I go in. But you want to go ahead and go like that. You know, I'm not a professional. I just been wearing makeup for the past, let's see, 30 years. So always want to put some up here, want to put some down the nose. And again, this is just the bronzer. You can use any bronzer you want. I mean, if you're just starting to play with makeup, go to the dollar store because the next couple items I have are from the dollar store. So that way you can just play with it and see what you like. Like I said, I'm just going to do one side so you can see the comparison. You always want to get under here, do a contour. Love, love, love. Okay, so there's that. Then you want to grab the blush. Now you could use, again, your blush from here, which is fine, but I wanted to show you these are from the dollar store. Now this looks a little crazy, but this is the Essentially Ageless line from Be Pure that's at the Dollar Tree. So look at this color. This is why I got it. I was like, I have to have that color. I also have another color that's similar to this by MCO Beauty, and it's a dupe of their Dior, but or by the Dior blush, and it's called Rosy Pink. This one I think is called Poppy Pink, but I just like the really bright purplish pinks blushes. So let's put some on. I got my contour right here, and then we're just gonna dab, dab, dab. Again, from the Dollar Tree, you guys. Look at that. Look at how stunning that color is. Okay. So yeah, like I said, just go into the dollar store and picking up products to play with so you can see what you like. And then if you feel like it moving forward, you can get more higher end products. But this is that way, if you go to the dollar store, you can at least see what colors you like on your skin. But yeah, and if they look really bright and too much for you, still try it because it might show up a little bit different on your skin. And you can always diffuse it out with, by blending, or, just adding your foundation. So we got the contour, we got the blush. Hey, hey, hey. Essentially Ageless, which is a dupe for Oil of Olay, I think. But okay, now we're gonna go ahead and throw on some highlighter. So I'm gonna get my trusty little Tarte palette here. You can use any highlighter you want. Again, Dollar Tree has highlight. I'm gonna take this using a different brush. I'm gonna just add it right here. Adding it right there. So you got your contour, bam, you got your blush, bam, you got your highlighter, bam. Okay, now us baddies over 40, we don't put the blush right here on our apples of our cheeks like we were told anymore, because that just makes you look a little bit more fuller. Again, I'm not a professional, but I have been wearing makeup for 30 years. So do what's best for you and your face. Everyone has different shapes to their face, but this, if you can tell, I don't have anything on this side. It just gives you a bit of a lift. So again, with a highlight, look at that. Look how it captures the light. Also, what I do with a highlight, for those of you who aren't used to using highlighter, you want to go right here. You want to go right there. You know where else you want to go? You know where else? You want to go right here. because this gives you a nice little pop. If you're not somebody who wears a bunch of makeup like me, this little pop of highlight, and even if you don't have highlighter, if you have like a white eyeliner, you want to put it right here because look, it just wakes your eye up a little bit. Look at that. So highlight, highlight, and then down the nose, right there. You know where else I put it? Right here. Right on the Cupid's bow. Kind of gives your a little focus of attention there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now, thank you guys for staying with me. If you're still on. Now, setting spray or setting powder. Dollar Tree. Again, Be Pure. Again, they're essentially ageless brand. $1.25. So, you want to take this. And you want to grab your little brush here. You want to put it right here under your eye. And then this just gives you a nice brightening effect. Look at that. I'm going to put it here for all of us. Again, baddie's over 40. You want to put it under here to snatch your contour. Look at that. You want to put some here to brighten here. I mean, just play with it. It's just makeup. It'll wash off. But I'm telling you, I never used to use Dollar Tree products for skin and makeup, but I've really gotten into it, and I've been just researching more about them. And I mean, look, it's up to you. If your face is really sensitive, you know, maybe I wouldn't recommend it. But if you are like me and don't give a smackaroni, then go ahead and play around. So here's the difference. I have nothing on this side except for foundation. And then here I have the contour, blush, highlight, and I have the setting powder just to brighten up this side here. Look at that. Well, look, you just play with makeup, guys. Have so much fun. And then if you happen to have some setting spray on you, Dollar Tree also has setting spray, but this is the MCO Beauty's Miracle Flawless setting spray. This smells so beautiful. But this is setting spray for your face. And this just melts everything together beautifully and helps your makeup stay on. Especially if you're somebody who wears a lot of powder, or setting powder or whatever kind of face powder. You want to just end with this setting spray. Any setting spray will do. Again, play with cheaper products so then you can see what you like. And what this is, it just hydrates your face, mixes it all together, and then you're good to go. Okay, baddies. Check you out later. Give me a follow. Comment what your favorite products are, or if you're new to trying makeup, let me know. Let's kick it.